What does it take to get a very good video? Such they can also perform very well on social media platforms. Does it take pro editors or expensive softwares? So right, let's dive in. Alright, the first is going to be the negative max effect. And so let's see how to do that. Now I'm going to be importing my yellow background. Now I'm bringing my text, draw it up to the timeline. We have to be fast with this. Poppins, that's what I'm going to be using. Capcut, set it to black on the yellow background. And as you can see, I'm just going to zoom in straight off, sending that to 205%. And I'm going to compound clip duplicating, changing it to black. We have to be fast. I'm speeding up this, so I'm changing the Capcut to yellow, and as you can see, I'm just gonna max it and just shift that via keyframes. There's a better way to do this, but this is what I could come up with for now, and that's it. I just wanted to end up there and set everything, and you just have to I use cubic ease to make the transition very smooth. Just make everything like that, and I think we are good with that. Just now the next is the number row. So I'm going to still import my yellow background, but then import my black over my yellow background, because I want the black to be the base and the yellow should be the background. So just type in your numbers, and I'm going to duplicate them through just following through. Now there's something you just have to understand, that's your position. You just come to your position and set position to each of this keyframe. As you can see what I'm doing already, and like so, just set your numbers. Now I'm doing this for the years, so next thing is just to set the numbers. So next I'm gonna just make sure that everything aligns so well and works out great and so fine. So next I'm doing this one now for the last one, and I'm just gonna set this lines in between and those dots beneath to set the demarcation so that I can still see what I'm doing and do it clearly. So now for the I want everything to be same, and for the numbers, we just have to make sure that we set everything back to where it's supposed to be, setting first the keyframe, and then we roll downwards to where it's 0, and we're doing that so greatly. So on this one, it's going to roll from 0 to oops, I think I have to bring this one down, make it short, and now this will roll from 0 to 9, or okay, to 0 now, because so just make sure that you go on y-axis, you copy what's there and make sure that it's exact so that it won't change position. Now this immediately this one comes back to 0, it turns to a new number, so as we can see. So I'm just going to push it to 1, and here on this one, because this is actually going to be like a loop that's from 0 to 9, 0 to 9. I'm just actually going to animate one of it, and after doing that, copy and paste it throughout the timeline. Then on the second line below it, that's the next digit that's going to be coming as from 1, 2, 3. That's after the completion of the first loop. Then we set our keyframes just so that it's gonna go through, and we are gonna. So as you can see, that's what we're doing. So I just have to animate just one of this, and when I animate it, it's actually going to cover for the rest. So I just have to duplicate that one to out the timeline, and as you can see, everything is just going to be in place. So now this one, you kind of animated this way. So since we deal with all the y-axis, we still use our cubic A's, and everything is set to the way it's supposed to be. And I compound clip, just compound clip, and then compound clip the black one because I'm gonna max this. And once I have it the way I want it to be, I'll just try to set it to the middle, kind of like that. And with that, I think I'm good to go. So when I come and max it, I use the rectangle max, and just like so. No, I don't think this is good, so I'll bring it back, and yes, I think that curve edge is okay. So now the next is the gravity text effect. Just as you can see, text coming up and falling back. So I'm going to use this bad screen background that I have. You can get it in the link in the description. And the next, I'm just gonna copy, just make sure you copy the position on X, and just try to make sure that, okay, let's come back to positions in my on Y axis and reduce that. So bringing it back to 0. So I want it to come out like this, and so by this point it's at the middle, and then this point I'll take it back. So what you do is you move two frames forward, and you place your keyframe 2 frames forward and place another keyframe. So I'm just gonna make all these cubic A's, excuse me, and I'm just coming back to do the last thing that we have to do. That's on rotation. You just have to set rotation to a level, and once we're done with this, I know every other end is going to be very easy. So I just want to animate, make sure that everything goes smoothly, even scaling. Now with this, I'll just have to duplicate and change the later. So our next later is R, as you can see, and that's it. We have R there, and you can see that it's still going back to where G was, but we have to change some things and change its rotation too, so that the rotation is now actually going to look the same. Now next is A, so I bring A to a point where I want it to be, and when I'm coming to now, you can see this point A is still going back, so I have to just change it. So now copying the next one, which is V. Now notice when I set it to where I want it to be, I know that on X-axis it's on 0, so I go to on my keyframe and set it to 0 at each point, so that it doesn't shift out of its axis or its position, and set its rotation to the way I want it to be. And to this one, I'm setting to 50, and with that, making sure that everything flows normal. Next is to add I, and I'm going to set it. Now you can see that on X-axis is 353. I'm just going to replace that on all keyframes, and now I think this is our last. Okay, no, not. So next is going to be T, and yeah, from there we have that going, and so the next is going to be our Y. So I'm setting my Y, and now I'll just copy its position and set it to the way I want it to be. Now when I'm done with this, I arrange it, just bring it down, compound clip. As you can see, if it's not in the middle, you can just shoot that. And next thing I just have to do is to duplicate this and copy it, then just come inside of it, change the text to what I want, like, and delete the ones I don't need. So I just done this for text, and and this one is for effects. I'm just going to choose how many I need and delete the ones I don't need. So that's that, and you can see how it rolls, and I have to bring it down to this and just try to set everything to be in the middle. Now this is what I saw on After Effects, and as I saw it on After Effects I was like, whoa, I think I can do this on Capcut. So this is my own output on Capcut. So let's take a look. So this is what I got on Capcut instead of words. Stay on listen. So let's see how I got to this. Now I brought in my background. It's kind of white, but not all white. It has some kind of black shadow. Now I'm bringing in my text. Oh, my system. God help me, my system is hanging, but it's fine. We are going to overcome. So the next thing is focus. That's our main word, as I saw there. So I'll now have to. So I have this camera lens, or is it camera shutter square? I don't know what it's called really, but I have something like this, and you can get it in the description below. And I'm just going to zoom it out, as you can see, and then zoom it in to the point where it meets with F. Now on our text, I'm going to be setting the text to be revealing, to get revealed at the point where the square comes to play. So as you can see, and just be shifting this with a keyframe, and you can see yes, then shift immediately as this one's going to the side, this one's coming to the other side. Just make sure you handle everything together. Let all keyframes just stand together. Now whereas where this is coming to this way, it's coming here, and when it comes to the middle, this one comes here, exactly on the same point. Now you go to the effect and look for the effect called hazy, because I found it more better than blur. So you just use the setting, as you can see what I'm doing, reduce horizontal, reduce vertical, so that it's actually going to be okay. Then set blur to 20, and the next thing that I'll have to do is to max this effect. So I'm going to be setting the max already, so it's going to follow this camera box, as you can see. Now I just want to increase some things on this. Okay, no, everything's going to be down, sorry. Now inverting this so that at the point where our box is coming to the middle, we are having max directly on the box. So when we come here, we shift everything together to the side. Now when we come to this side, you can see wherever the box is, we are seeing what's there. So like that, shift ready to the next side, and we keep going. And I just have to, so at this point I just have to increase this, just try to increase the scale a little bit, and set this to a point where it's normal. And so I'm just going to animate everything, so the animation is going to be smooth. So you do this for every single one, even for the hazy effects. This now, the next is just make sure that you animate everything. Make sure you animate everything so that the animation is actually going to be seamless and smooth. So with this, just animate this. So be careful so you observe every even it's a straight line, so you don't make a rough work. And I think with this, okay, it's running our opacity, it has to also have the same flow. And with that, that's how we did it. And boom, you have everything. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. Remain blessed. Move on with your dreams, and remember that Jesus Christ loves you, and He loves you so very, very much. Thanks once again. God bless you.